This week we talk about music. Welcome back to SUCFS. My name is Mike Crockett, and I have here with me Trevor Gorton. If you weren't paying attention to the credits after Monochrome, by the way, if you haven't seen Monochrome yet, you probably want to go check that out. There is going to be a link to it in the show notes, and just click on that and enjoy. But I have here with me Trevor Gorton. He is the music composer for Monochrome. Trevor, how are you?
I'm well, doing well.
Good. So I kind of wanted to let you guys meet him because he's basically the only person you haven't seen yet. Last week you saw the behind the scenes stuff, so you got to see all the crew and what they did, and then before that was the release of Monochrome itself. So kind of want to make this kind of like a DVD for you, where you get to see all the bonus features and whatnot. So Trevor, this was kind of a first for me. I've been doing video for years and years and years, over a decade, but this is kind of a first for me, taking a whole bunch of people together and helping them. Well, actually, they were helping me make a film, a story, something for the world to enjoy. So this was kind of a first for me. Was this kind of a first for you as well?
It was. I've been dealing with music, and I've been producing and composing pop music and jazz and R&B and that kind of stuff for my own projects, for my friends, what have you. But this was the first time that I've ever put it to film, taken the creativity, the ideas, the orchestration, and really trying to epicize it. Is that a word?
It is now.
Trying to.
I'll write Webster a letter.
trying to look at a piece that has no music and feel what would come from it. And there were times I laughed, times I cried, times I was just downright frustrated and upset. But in the end, I'm very happy with this first experience with it. It really, I felt like I came alive from it, and I want more.
Well, good. Yeah, music really does, set the mood for something. If you ever have any doubt of what music can do, I mean, try watching Monochrome and just turn the sound off and see how just wickedly boring it is. But no, the music, I felt that the music really, really set the mood for what we were trying to accomplish with Monochrome. What would you say was one of your biggest challenges with Monochrome?
Well, right off the bat, getting over the idea of what if the music doesn't fit the film, doesn't fit the idea and help the mood or help the story push along. The second hardest thing for me was composing during the more dramatic, emotional, sad points of the film. Those were harder for me to conjure. Those were harder for me to come up with, because to me that was more important at that moment. So between those two things, and then also getting to a point of saying it's good. It's good, and we can let it go. Those are my top three, always.
Well, good. I'm glad that I wasn't anywhere in the top three.
Fourth.
So what did you enjoy most about writing this score for Monochrome?
Oh man, I know several of the people, or well, I know those that are in the film, so that was really fun, just seeing them for hours and hours, studying their facial expressions, studying their gestures and whatnot. But more than anything, the most fun was when a part would come together. I would start with nothing, I'd add something more, add a third or fourth thing, and then like magic, it would come alive and the scene would work, and that gelling of music and motion video and it all just, I got chills many times.
Yeah, one of the things that when I was editing the video, For any of you who have ever done any video editing, I also did the sound effects too. So overall, I had like about 10 tracks of video and audio in my timeline. And so I thought, well, piece of cake, Trevor will give me, you know, a piece of music, and I'll just throw it on another track. No, how many tracks were there?
There was
like 41 tracks or something like that.
Yeah, I tried to have a full piece orchestra, one track at a time. No, I just I can't just have a small little, and that's to my own detriment, I'm sure. But yeah, it was about 40 tracks of sound effects here, instrumentation here, split up into the low orchestra, the low brass, high brass, beats, you know, what have you, piano. Yeah.
Well, it came together really well. I have to give kudos there.
Thank you.
So, well, is there anything else you'd like to tell the good people out there in YouTube land?
Well, the only other thing I wanted to add was my favorite part that I composed for this, and it has to be the teardrop. That to me, I could watch that over and over again, and it's funny because the music didn't start out going for that spot. Actually, it's kind of a fun story. It was supposed to be somewhere else, and on a whim, on a crazy moment at midnight or so, I put it over there as a joke, and it is what it is today. Yeah, it worked.
It worked. No, it was really great.
And seeing Mike's reaction to that part when he first saw it was priceless.
I should have filmed that.
Yes.
Next time.
Jeez.
Next time. All right. Well, everybody, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you next time right here on SUCFS. By the way, I'm probably not going to be putting out a video for a little while because, well, for one thing, my wife is having a baby soon, so I kind of got to focus there. But I am also focusing on getting another short film shot and produced. So, as I said before in an earlier episode, if there's ever a time when I don't post something, it's probably because I'm working on something. So, I'm working on something. But again, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you again right here on SUCFS.